Learn English easily with Pro English.
Welcome back to the Speak English podcast. Today, we are going to talk about the absolute number one topic of conversation in the United Kingdom and probably the world, the weather. But we are not going to teach you it is sunny or it is raining. That is textbook English. If you say it is raining to a native speaker, they will fall asleep. Today, we are going to teach you how to complain, how to describe the intensity, and how to use words like pouring, muggy, and freezing.
I really need this. I feel like a robot when I talk about the weather. I enter the elevator with my neighbor and I say, "The weather is bad today." And he says, "Yeah, it's absolutely miserable out there." And I just smile because I don't know what to say next. I want to participate in the complaining. It seems like a social ritual.
It is a ritual. Talking about the weather isn't really about the weather, it's about connecting with people. It's about shared suffering or shared joy. So let's start with the most common scenario, rain. It is raining is too simple. We need to describe the intensity. If it is very light rain, almost like a mist, we say, it's drizzling. Drizzle is that annoying light rain that makes your hair frizzy but doesn't make huge puddles. I don't need an umbrella, it's just drizzling.
Drizzling, I like the sound of that. It sounds small. But what about the opposite? When the sky opens and water falls like a waterfall, I usually say it is raining very hard. Is there a better word?
Yes, the street word is pouring. It's pouring. It's pouring down. Think of a pitcher of water being poured on your head. You might also hear it's bucketing down like buckets of water. But please, Sarah, do not use the idiom about animals.
You mean it's raining cats and dogs? My teacher taught me that. Is it wrong? I thought it was a classic idiom.
It is classic, but it is archaic. Nobody under the age of 80 says it's raining cats and dogs seriously. If you say it, you sound like a character from a 1950s cartoon. Just say it's pouring or it's chucking it down, UK slang. Now what happens if you go outside in this weather? You don't just get wet, you get what?
Soaked, I heard that in a movie. I'm soaked.
Exactly. Wet equals a little bit of water, soaked or drenched, completely wet. Your clothes are heavy with water. I forgot my umbrella and I got soaked. I am drenched to the bone. So, drizzling, pouring, soaked. That is the rain cycle.
Got it, no cats and dogs, just buckets and soaking. Now let's talk about temperature. It is cold. It is very cold. I know these are boring. I heard chilly. Is that colder than cold or warmer?
Chilly is a jacket weather word. It means uncomfortably cool. It's not dangerous cold, but you shiver a little bit. It's a bit chilly this morning, maybe 10 to 15 degrees Celsius. But if it is truly cold like winter, ice on the car, we say freezing. It's freezing out there. I am freezing. Note, we rarely say it is very cold. We almost always say it's freezing.
Freezing. Okay, can I say I am frozen? Or I am freezing? Is there a difference?
I am freezing describes your feeling right now. I feel very cold. I am frozen implies you have literally turned into an ice sculpture, or maybe your bank account is frozen. Stick to I'm freezing. Now, what about the wind? If it's a nice, gentle wind, it's a breeze. There's a nice breeze today. But if the wind is cold and sharp, we say it's biting or there's a nip in the air.
A nip in the air, like a little bite. That sounds very poetic. Okay, let's go to the other extreme. Heat. It is hot. It is very hot. I assume we have stronger words here too.
Absolutely, if it is extremely hot, we say it's boiling. Can we turn on the AC? I'm boiling, or it's scorching, meaning it burns your skin, but often the heat isn't the problem. The problem is the water in the air. When you sweat and your clothes stick to you, we don't usually say it is humid in casual conversation. We say it's muggy.
Muggy, muggy, does that mean humid and hot? It's so muggy today.
Yes, muggy implies that the air feels heavy, sticky, and gross. Humid sounds like a weather report. Muggy sounds like a complaint, and we love complaining. Another word is sticky. It's horribly sticky out there.
Boiling and muggy. Okay, what about when there is no sun but no rain, just gray? I usually say it is cloudy, but sometimes it feels darker than just cloudy, like the sky is sad.
That is overcast. It's overcast today. The whole sky is covered in a gray blanket, or gloomy. Gloomy implies that it makes you feel sad. It's dark and depressing. It's been gloomy all week.
Gloomy, that is the perfect word for November. So we have rain, drizzling slash pouring, cold, chilly slash freezing, heat, boiling slash muggy, sky, overcast slash gloomy. Now, Michael, how do I start the conversation? If I get in the elevator, I can't just shout muggy at my neighbor. That would be aggressive.
Correct, we need question tags or statement prompts. The classic British-American technique is to state the obvious and ask for agreement. Structure: statement plus isn't it? Lovely day, isn't it? Chilly today, isn't it? Awful weather, isn't it? You are inviting them to agree with you.
Muggy today, isn't it? And how do they reply? Do they just say yes?
Yes is a conversation killer. They will usually intensify it. You, cold today, isn't it? Them, yeah, freezing. You, nice day, isn't it? Them, yeah, beautiful. They upgrade the adjective to show they are listening.
Ah, the adjective upgrade. I say cold, they say freezing. I say hot, they say boiling. It's like a game of tennis. What if the weather is changing, like it was raining, but now the sun is coming out? The weather is stopping. The rain is finishing.
Those sound a bit mechanical. We say, it's clearing up. Look, the rain stopped and it's clearing up. The clouds are going away, or if the sun comes out, the sun is coming out. And if the temperature rises, it's warming up.
It's clearing up. What about the opposite? When dark clouds appear and you know a storm is coming, it is getting dark.
We say it looks like rain. Take an umbrella, it looks like rain. Or if the clouds are gray, it looks threatening, like the sky wants to attack you.
It looks threatening. Wow, English speakers really take weather personally. Okay, Michael, I have a specific problem. Wind. When I check the weather app, it says windy, but sometimes it's just breezy. Is there a word for when the wind destroys your umbrella? Blustery. I saw that in Winnie the Pooh.
Blustery is a great word. It means strong, messy wind. It's a blustery day. But usually we just say it's really windy or it's blowing a gale, UK idiom. Don't wear a hat, it's blowing a gale out there.
Blowing a gale. Okay, let's do a quick role play. We are at the bus stop. It is November. It is gray, cold, and starting to rain slightly. I will start. Hi, Michael. Miserable weather, isn't it?
Yeah, it's absolutely gloomy, and I think it's starting to drizzle.
I know. I hope it doesn't start pouring. I didn't bring my umbrella.
Me neither. If it starts pouring, we're going to get soaked.
At least it's not freezing like yesterday.
True, yesterday was bitterly cold. Today is just chilly.
Did I do it?
Perfect. You used gloomy, drizzle, pouring, soaked, freezing, and chilly in a natural flow. You are ready for the bus stop. In part 2, we are going to look at future predictions. It's supposed to rain and some more advanced idioms like under the weather and snowed under.
Under the weather. I know that one. It means sick, right?
Exactly. We will explain why weather equals sickness in part 2. Let's take a break before we get soaked. Fin DELA PARTE1. Quiersque gener la PARTE2, turnos 31 a 60, TEMA, it's pouring. Part 2. Future forecasts, weather idioms DURACIN PARTE2. 15 minutos aprox. Welcome back to part 2. We are experts at complaining about the current weather. Now, let's talk about the future. When you check your app or watch the news, how do you report what is coming? You could say it will rain tomorrow, but that sounds like a prophecy from God. Native speakers usually use it's supposed to, or they are calling for.
It's supposed to rain. I hear that a lot. It means the forecast says rain, but maybe they are wrong. It adds a level of doubt, right?
Exactly. It distances you from the prediction. It's supposed to be sunny this weekend. It's supposed to clear up by noon. Another very common phrase, especially in the U.S., is, they are calling for. They are calling for snow on Friday. They refers to the meteorologists. And if you want to sound like a pro, use the percentage. There's a 20 chance of rain. There's a slight chance of showers.
They are calling for snow. That is new to me, I like it. And what about when the weather is unpredictable? 1 minute sun, 1 minute rain. Can I say the weather is crazy?
Crazy works, but a better word is changeable. The weather is very changeable right now, or unpredictable. And if you want to be poetic, it's 4 seasons in one day. Very common phrase in Ireland and Melbourne.
4 seasons in one day. I experienced that in London. Okay, let's move to idioms. We mentioned under the weather before the break. I'm feeling a bit under the weather. Why does this mean sick?
It comes from sailing ships. When a sailor was sick, he would go down under the deck to escape the bad weather. So he was literally under the weather. Now it just means feeling slightly ill, cold, headache, hangover. Not cancer, just a minor sickness. I can't come to work. I'm feeling a bit under the weather.
Okay, minor sickness. What about snowed under? I am snowed under at work. Does this mean cold?
No, it means overwhelmed with work. Imagine you are buried under a pile of snow, but the snow is paperwork. I can't meet for lunch. I'm absolutely snowed under with reports.
Snowed under. That is a great visual. I am often snowed under. What about rain check? Can I take a rain check? We talked about this in the plans episode, but what is the origin?
It comes from baseball or outdoor sports. If a game was canceled because of rain, the spectators got a ticket, a rain check to come back for the next game for free. Now it means, I can't do it now, but I want to do it later. I'm busy tonight, but can I take a rain check? It is a polite way to say no, but ask me again.
Rain check. Very useful for dating. How about lightning? Steal my thunder. He stole my thunder.
This means he took the attention credit away from me. Origin. An old playwright invented a machine to make thunder sounds for his play. It failed. Later, someone else used his machine for their play. He shouted, "They have stolen my thunder." Now, I was going to announce my engagement, but my sister announced her pregnancy and stole my thunder.
That is tragic. Stole my thunder. Okay, one more. Break the ice. We played a game to break the ice.
This means to relieve tension in a social situation, to make strangers feel comfortable. I told a joke to break the ice. An icebreaker is a game you play at the start of a meeting.
I hate icebreakers. They usually make me freeze. Okay, Michael, let's talk about extreme weather. Climate change is real, and we talk about storms a lot now. What is the difference between a storm, a hurricane, and a tornado?
Storm, thunderstorm, rain plus thunder plus lightning. Common, hurricane or typhoon cyclone, a massive spinning storm system from the ocean, destroys cities. Tornado, a funnel of wind from the sky. Very localized, very violent, common in the U.S. Midwest. In conversation, usually we just talk about thunderstorms. Did you hear the thunder last night? The lightning was striking right near my house. Note, lightning strikes, it doesn't hit or fall.
Lightning strikes, got it. And what about when the air is thick with fog, foggy? Is misty the same?
Mist thin, usually in the morning or near water. You can see through it a little. Romantic, fog thick. You can't see the car in front of you, dangerous. It was really foggy on the highway. The mountains were covered in mist. And if you combine smoke plus fog, pollution, that is smog. The smog in the city is terrible.
Mist pretty, fog thick, smog dirty. Okay, let's talk about seasons quickly. Winter, spring, summer, autumn. Americans say fall, right? What adjectives go with each season?
Spring, fresh, breezy, mild. It's a mild spring day. Summer, boiling, scorching, humid. Autumn, fall, crisp, cool, golden. A crisp autumn morning equals cool and dry. Winter, freezing, bleak, frosty. Mild is a very useful word. It means not cold, not hot, pleasant. We had a very mild winter this year.
Mild is my favorite weather. No drama. Michael, I want to ask about complaining etiquette. If someone says, "It's raining again, I hate this country," can I disagree? Can I say, "Actually, I like the rain"? Or is that social suicide?
It is risky. If you say, "I love the rain," you break the bond of shared suffering. However, you can say, "Well, it's good for the garden." This is the classic British phrase to find a positive. Terrible rain, isn't it? Yeah, but at least it's good for the garden.
At least it's good for the garden. Even if I live in an apartment and don't have a garden.
Yes, it's an idiom of acceptance. Or you can say, there's no such thing as bad weather, only bad clothes. But people might punch you if you say that while they are soaked.
I will stick to good for the garden. Okay, let's do a final speed round. I give you the situation, you give me the phrase. It is raining very, very hard. It is slightly cold, need a jacket. It is extremely hot and sticky. You are sick and can't come to work. You want to cancel plans but do them later.
Hard rain, it's pouring or bucketing down. Slightly cold, it's chilly. Hot sticky, it's muggy. Sick, under the weather. Cancel, rain check.
Perfect score, I feel ready to face the elevator neighbor. Chilly today, isn't it? Yes, freezing, but at least the sun is trying to come out. True, well, have a nice day. I can do this.
You are a small talk master now. Just remember, the goal isn't meteorological accuracy. The goal is connection. Don't be a robot. Be a human who is cold, hot, wet like everyone else.
Connection through suffering, got it. Thank you, Michael. Stay dry, everyone, don't get soaked.
And watch out for that fog. Bye, Findel EPISODIOCOMPLETO. Turnos 1 a 60 completados. Duracin total 30 minutos.